Welcome to Breaking News Matchday update from Redcar Athletic FC, the new kids on the block in the Pitching In Northern Premier League. Well, yesterday the eagerly awaited moment arrived when the men's first team kicked off their pre-season programme with a home game against Redcar Town in the Matty Graham Memorial game known as the Lemon Top Derby between the two sides. And in the starting lineup at the Holly Sports Stadium yesterday, there were debuts for three players: Louis Johnson, John Howard and JJ Bartliffe. All took their places in the starting lineup in a game watched by a healthy pre-season crowd of 287 on a very windy day, which is reflected in some of the footage that you're about to see. Well, after a pensive start, in the 18th minute, this is what happened.
And it's the opening goal of the season and the opening goal for Redcar for Louis Johnson on debut. It is 1-0 to Redcar Athletic in the Lemon Top Derby.
Well, that opening goal for Louis Johnson on debut helped to get some of the rustiness out of the system after just three training sessions before this game, and there was a little bit more fluency before the break. And just before the interval, after Brad Fuster went close, the second goal arrived.
And Curtis Round hits the second. It is 2-0 to the Steelmen. Lovely finish.
Half-time then, Redcar Athletic 2, Redcar Town 0. And in the second period, the strong winds and the proliferation of substitutions that you normally get in pre-season games rather disrupted the rhythm of the game. There were still a lot of chances for Redcar, with possibly these two being the closest.
Showboat in there.
So the final score then in the Lemon Top Derby, Redcar Athletic 2, Redcar Town 0. But yesterday was, of course, about a lot more than just football. And after the match, club chairman Kev Fryatt made an emotional address when he presented the Matty Graham Memorial Cup.
Just a few words. Obviously, today's game was a memorial game, and for those that don't know, Matty Graham was playing for both teams, both clubs, Redcar Athletic and Redcar Town. And I know I speak on behalf of Redcar Town that he was revered at there just because Redcar Athletic such a sad sort of like loss to everybody. Matty sadly passed away early this year. So we decided to do this, play this game obviously the pre-season friendly, also in the memory of Matty Graham. And we've been really delighted and privileged today to have Matty's family with us to celebrate what in Matty's life. So what I want to say is thank you very much for everybody that's donated. All the funds today will be given towards Matty's family to be used for whatever purpose, charity, whatever that they want. So we thank you for everything for that, and also for donating to the raffle. So we have named the cup the Matty Graham Memorial Cup, and we hopefully want to carry on the tradition in Matty's name every year. We'll do this in the memory of Matty Graham. So obviously today we'll hand this over to the winners of the Matty Graham Memorial Trophy. So the captain of Redcar Athletic, step forward. So just one more thing. Just one more thing. Can we have a round of applause for the officials, and a massive thank you for everyone turning up.
And after the game, I caught up with Dave McTiernan to ask him what the management team thought of the opening pre-season fixture of the season.
So I caught up with Dave McTiernan after the game today. Dave, minutes in the legs, I guess that was the key thing to come out of today's game.
Yeah, luckily it's just the first game back. It's just lads getting back out there. There's a couple of new signings, integrating, and yeah, it was a good game.
So what was your verdict overall on how the new lads fitted in and the first sort of putting together of the shape for the new season?
Yeah, I mean, shapes at the minute, irrelevant. It's just about getting the lads out there in a minute, minutes in the legs, and yeah, the new lads are brilliant. I thought they all played really well, and yeah, it's just getting used to each other, understanding how they're playing, and understanding the system that we've been playing for the last 18 months. But yeah, performance.
I think the visitors gave you a tougher game than perhaps we've had from them over the last couple of seasons. I think they're probably likely to have a decent season as well with the players they've signed.
Yeah, credit to Mitch and the lads have put a good side together. They'll be up there for Division 2. And yeah, it was competitive at times, but like I said, our players used it for what it was worth, and we could have been better in front of goal. It could have been a higher scoreline, but overall, good performance.
And obviously a different sort of test coming up on Thursday against a team from Middlesbrough. What are you expecting from that one, being played, of course, in front of a big crowd?
Yeah, Middlesbrough's a fantastic football club, and the 21s will have a certain way of playing, keeping the ball, it'll be high possession based, so a different type of game today. So yeah, we'll be out of possession. It gives us something to work on and look at, and get more fitness into the legs of the lads.
All right, cheers, Dave. Best of luck.
So, a successful opening day at the Hollow Sports Stadium. If you would like to see a full highlights package of the opening fixture, as well as the entire matchday experience at Green Lane yesterday, then you can catch that on my Just a Sec TV channel. That's my secretary's channel, the link of which is in the description underneath this video. Well, don't forget to catch the Redcar Athletic Breaking News Daily Bulletin every day, Monday to Friday, as next week we start to ramp things up towards the big home friendly against Middlesbrough. And if you've not yet done so, make sure you grab your tickets for that game, as 1,400 have already been sold, and we're definitely heading for a sellout. Don't forget also to like, subscribe and comment on these videos, because it really does help us to re-establish the channel after a year's absence of putting output on it. So until next time, tune in tomorrow for that breaking news, where we start the build up and tell you what's happening behind the scenes in the new fan zone that we're putting together. All that to come in the next few days. But until then, for now, you are up to date.